Well, hi there, Libra. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about July 7th through the 13th. We have the 3 cards in front of us from the overview video, and I am looking forward to seeing what comes next. But let's go ahead and talk about your guiding cards for the month. We have Moldavite. Moldavite is rad. Love this stone. It is all about kind of a wrecking ball in your life, kind of, in a good way. I find that it makes change happen when you've been stuck somewhere. So if you're feeling stuck and you want to get unstuck, Moldavite's your stone, alright? It will get you unstuck, it will move you in ways you weren't expecting, and life it gets interesting, we'll just say that, okay? So hang on to your seat when you're carrying around Moldavite. It will be interesting. Now then, we have this card here talking about your sensuality. I know last week we were talking about your partnership in life, and or not partnership, but partnership. Anyway, so things were going on there, and yeah, you worked it out, didn't you? Though, haha. So I'm wondering if you use some of that sensuality to get you from point A to point B. Either way, don't matter. You do you. But yes, this whole month your body's talking, so it's time to listen. All right. So you need to do whatever it is you need to do to take care of that business. And I'm in full support, so handle that, all right? Those things can be handled with lotioning your entire body, getting a massage, taking a bath, and many other ways. So don't limit yourself, all right? There's plenty of opportunities that are safe and sane, shall we say, and the ones that aren't, knock yourself out. Do you, right? So I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video, and we are going to look at them right here. There they are. All right. So we have these cards here, which have been pre-programmed from the Alleyman's Tarot to represent this particular week of July 7th through the 13th. We're going to lay them out because, yeah, it's what we do. All right. So cool. Here we go. We have the 6 of Wands. This is you taking your ideas and sharing them with the world and leading yourself to victory. This is going to be great. This is a topic that you're very well schooled in and probably already know what I'm talking about after last week. And if you didn't hear last week's, you had a grand inspiration last week, and I'm sure if you're new, you're like, yeah, I did. So yeah. That inspiration is something you are well schooled in, you know all about it, you are an authority on the topic, and yes, we want you to absolutely appreciate that moment, and now you have to take your information forward. Get that documentation in order, look like the authority that you are, get those packets together if you need to. Oh, I know, that's old school thinking. You're going to get your information all piled up in one place, and of course email it out to all the people in giant good chunks of information, and it'll be great. You know, those PDF files. Sorry, I can do this, I swear. It is about distributing your information so that your people who are following along with your code will actually understand your code, right? Good, excellent. Well done. You are in a manifestation space where you can bring anything through that you want to. This is the Empress. This is all about you dreaming the big dream. What do you really want it to look like in the overall end? And you build it, okay? If you build it, they will come, of course. But more than that, you can get real practical about what you want it to be. Say, oh, well, I want a class of 52 people, and I want it to be like this, and I want them to be very receptive, and they'll take their binders with them, and they'll have all this fantastic information they can download, and that PDFs are going to be all over the place, and everyone's wonderful, and then and you just dream up the exact scenario you want, and it will come. They will all show up, and they will all do what they're supposed to, and things will happen sort of surprisingly. It doesn't even have to look like it's going to happen that way to start with, but it will come serendipitously. Oh, we were going to do this as a big old online thing, but our internet went down, so we have to have everyone show up to the ballroom instead, and now you get to do it in person. Ta-da! I'm like, what? Okay, cool. So you're doing it in person because their internet went down. Boom, boom, boom. Just like your vision. See? Things can happen serendipitously. So just be careful what you wish for. Make sure it's a practical something and that it's beneficial and it doesn't cause anyone harm. That's always best. We want to keep your karma clean if we can. Because it'll come to you serendipitously and everything will come together. Nice. This here is the Four of... I'm going to say he's... No, I get it. Ha ha. Sorry, this is an Emperor. Dun 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 dun. Of course it is. So we have the Emperor here. He is sitting on his throne and he is definitely gaining insight and he has power all over the place. He has two swords because why not? This guy is wonderful and I really like that he is here. He is, this is about the foundation of who you are, what you're working on, and what's going on, okay? So by all means, appreciate what's going on and how much of this is pure insight that's coming through, and you're going to create, like, I mean, I really like that. You see his light coming into his noggin is the same light that's hanging out around our beautiful Empress. You are just downloading and downloading and downloading. All the information is coming into your head and you're having a really good time getting ready to share it with the world. Very nice. We talked about how things were going to slow down a bit, and that's true. The Eight of Wands is blocked, so whatever's happening, even though it seems like it was going to go really, really fast, it's like, whoa, easy brakes, right? You know, now you have to wait until all the people arrive to this in-person experience in the ballroom, as opposed to just popping online while they're having an interesting background on their Zoom, and all that stuff is put on hold without internet, so you have to do weird things and things slow down a bit. Don't worry, it's all going to get perfect. Now then, the Wound Man is here, and remember, he's blocked, so whatever's going on with this guy, he seems to appreciate. I've always seen him as a person, or somebody who appreciated a little bit more pain than most. He's the go-getter. It's just a flesh wound, and I'm going to keep going. I was like, no. After a while, you're like, no, you can't really do that. It's not really happening. So I want you to understand that in real life, the Wound Man doesn't really work out the way he does in the show, the Monty Python show. Yeah, nope. That's a perfect example of the Wound Man. It's just a flesh wound. So no, it is not happening that way. You are not going to be able to. This is blocked, by the way. So any wound is going to be a big problem, and it will slow things down also. So be cautious and careful. Watch your footing. I don't want you to twist your ankle or anything. I don't want anything weird to happen. But he's blocked, so he can't be the one who's going on in spite of himself. And I don't think you're going to be going on in spite of yourself either. So just don't get injured. That would be smart, okay? I think it would be a major block, okay? Now we have the Queen of Ravens. Yes, there she is. There's the ravens. She's riding a raven, but there's a whole bunch of other ravens around her. Yes, very nice. Love that. It's a beautiful power, beautiful intensity. Embracing the darkness in her life, being strong in the darkness, and she's blocked in your life currently. So I think that really your best bet is to hang out during the night, stay in at night, you know, and your inspirations are going to come during the day. How do we know? There and there. All of this is telling me that your inspiration will come during the day, okay? And I want you to embrace that and be okay with that. So you can sleep, enjoy. I want you to enjoy sleeping, not worrying so much about the nighttime interactions with the outside world or pushing yourself to be an outside person at night. We want you to be careful, okay? Above all else, we want you to be careful. Don't get wounded. Be able to move forward because, hey, the Ten of Pentacles is here showing me that your finances are going to get great. I feel like you're getting paid for whatever you're working on here. And this is a nice influx, maybe some money that has been withheld up till now. It's all coming in at once. Boom. a balloon payment of some sort. Don't hate that. That's great news. Excellent. And yes, as part of your solution, we have the wild hunt. You notice he's out during the day, not the night, right? So he's out hunting for something wonderful, and he's not letting anything weird pull him away from his hunt. He has two little clowns following him around, trying to naysay his situation. What are you doing, man? Don't do that. You can't do that. That's not going to work. It'll never work. Okay, those guys are done. They're not really happening. You don't want to listen to them. Anyone who's following you around, telling you not to do what you want to do during the night, during the daytime, they can be kicked off. You know, just kick them off and send them on their way. They are not your friends, and they are not helping. So they can go. Maybe they're people who are trying to get in the way of you moving forward with your situation here, carrying your ideas forward in a 3D way. You know, too bad, so sad. They're off the list. Poof, done. Now, there will be new information about your idea coming to you. This is the Page of Wands, bringing you information about things that you might need to learn so that you can move forward. Maybe you need to use slides of some sort. I know that's so archaic, sorry. But maybe a PowerPoint presentation situation, and you're going to have to learn how to use that sucker before you start your big presentation in the ballroom, right? I know I'm just carrying on with this particular thought process. Don't be mad. Just know that whatever it is, it will apply in its own special way in your own special life, all right? Because all of your lives are special, and you're doing all kinds of wonderful, beautiful things. Like I said, though, you're going from a simple, easy Zoom class idea, boom, to, oh no, now I have to do in person, and things are slowing right down because I have to handle all this in-person stuff. Try not to get injured, and do your best, okay? Do your best. Present what you need to present, and learn what you need to learn so that you can go forward and do your thing, okay? Because I see you still being able to do your thing if you just reorient yourself to this new configuration, all right? Excellent. I mentioned changes were afoot, right? Moldavite's making changes. Yeah, we talked about that. So, hang on to your hat, kids. We're going to go ahead and get some rocks. And here we go. We have tiger eye, we have red garnet, and we have green garnet. Interesting. So the garnets are coming together to play with you, and they want to stick together. Aren't they funny? They usually don't do that. Anyway, so the red garnet is talking about your physical self, your second chakra, your blood things, and if you're having issues with feeling right in your body, go see a doctor. I am not a doctor, but I can tell you that if you're having issues feeling right in your body, this is how you're going to get that straightened out. Just go see a doctor, let them take some blood tests and figure it out, okay? Maybe you're eating something that's making you feel womp-womp, all right? Don't feel womp-womp. This is green garnet, and it is a third chakra stone, but it's also a fourth chakra stone. It's really feeling very much so third chakra because it keeps wanting to stick to the other one. They are not magnetic. But this one is telling me that yes, while you're, this is healing your emotional body and your emotional self, and we really like that. We're bringing in some emotional healing. My understanding of things is that your third chakra carries your emotions and your memories from your past, and so we're healing those up, and we're moving forward with confidence. I like that very much for you. That's going to be great. And of course, you're bringing in this information from way above, way above. It's your star brothers and sisters and your angels and your guides that are speaking to you right there through your crown chakra. But we knew that because, hey, that's where he's getting it from, right? He's getting it right from his crown, right on top of his head. Boom, that's the spot. So, not surprised to see tiger eye showing up. All right, we're going to set these down right here. And as per usual, you don't have to carry those rocks if you don't want to. They are here to support you in any given way that you might want them to. But if you want to carry something else, that's totally fine. let me know what you're carrying. I like that sort of thing. And indeed, if you're new to the channel, welcome. I really appreciate you. Go ahead and like and subscribe so you don't miss a single video, because if you've made it this far, you've realized that this could be very helpful. All right? And knowing what's coming for next week will help you be better prepared. And that's all I do. So go ahead and hit the like and subscribe. Go ahead and share with a friend. And indeed, I'll be here next week talking about the 14th through the 20th. I look forward to seeing you then. Thanks.